Hi guys, welcome to Book of Shayla. Today we are doing Mixed Media Mayhem, which is a hop every Friday where we use an inspiration and mixed media. My mixed media is going to be very light today. Let me show you the inspiration piece. It is this lovely photo of a woman in a gown made of, looks like musical paper, score paper, and some flowers. Now, my inspiration's kind of, well, I took inspiration from the music. Anytime I see music, I think of my daughter. She sings and she's been in musical theater. So I pulled some pictures, and that's literally all the inspiration. Not gonna lie. But I pulled some pictures of her in Charlie Brown Christmas. She was Lucy, Sally, whichever one is this one. That's who she was. I can't remember which one it is. But anyway, she was that in the play. And so I also took this sketch from, I think it was 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life Series 17. I didn't participate a whole lot because I'm pretty sure that's in March, and that's usually when I'm really busy. And so it was this great 2-pager with a whole bunch of pictures. I'm like, you know, that'll be perfect for me to get these pictures used up. Hers is like this. I actually had it like this when I was planning, but this is how it's going to be. I took some old Christmas paper from a paper pad. I'm just trying to use up the old stuff, guys. I have these two papers, or this paper that's the stripe, and then this paper that's a polka dot. I'm going to use that. I also grabbed some shimmer trim from Close to My Heart for the little scallop edge. I'm going to use this instead. And then at the top where it's white space, I am going to do stenciling with this, pretty sure this is from Chadney. Either that or Scrap, I can't remember. But anyway, whoever it's from, I'm pretty sure it's from Chadney. It's this stencil of musical notes, and I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to do black because I have these wonderful vintage flare, and this is the other thing that gave me kind of inspiration. I had pulled these because I bought them for these pictures, and then they've just been sitting in a box. So they're Snoopy and Charlie Brown, and because of the black in Snoopy's ears and such, and then Emma's wig is black, I think I'm just going to use black, and that's going to be it for my mixed media. Now, we'll probably do some splatters or something, maybe some Nuvo drops at the end. But like I said, it's going to be kind of light on the mixed media today. So let's get to work. I need to do my stenciling first. So I think, hold on, let me see something. I can just do like the whole thing and it'll be, I just wanted to make sure that was going to be enough. So I'm going to get I love these things. They're from Pink Fresh Studio, and they're my favorite things to use for stencils, unless I have like the gigantic stencil, because they really cover. And I'm also, hold on, let me see what ink I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use the Distress ink just because my Close to My Heart black ink is a little, well, it's old, and it's just not as juicy as it once was, so I think I'm going to use this. So, I hate it when that happens. And it always happens because I'm in a hurry and I don't take the time that I need to take. There we go. Let's see, went it over just a little bit. I also need to slow down so I don't get the edge marks of the stencils. Okay. And then, which, yes, you can tell where I moved the stencil, but it's okay. I'll live with that. There we go. that was better. All right, so there's the first one. Got to do the same thing on the second page. I could have done like when she was singing the Star Spangled anything. My daughter, I have plenty of pictures of my daughter singing. But like I said, I was looking for, I don't know why I was in my Christmas stuff, but I was looking in my Christmas stuff for something. And I found those flare and I was like, oh my gosh, I bought those and I have yet to use them. Okay, I need to wash this off because it's leaving little marks. So hold on. Because I bought them a long time ago. Well, okay, not a long time ago, but quite a while ago. I need to use them up. That's, if you've been watching my build a kit for this month, I guess the video just went up yesterday, but I am trying to build kits out of things that I bought for specific pictures like these, because I buy them, I stash it, and then I find it, and half the time I've already done the pictures because I forgot I had bought that for those pictures. So, you know, it's fine. Not really, but I'm trying to be smarter and use up the stuff I buy, especially when I buy them for something specific like this. So if you stick around, you'll see page kits. I'm going to a crop in a week. And that's what my page kits are built out of, are things that I needed to, that I bought for specific things that I have not used yet. Now, some of it's not that old, but I mean, these pictures are from 2018. Now, I have not had the Charlie Brown flare since 2018, but I've had it for a little, well, at least since Christmas. I'm not sure if it was this Christmas or last Christmas that I bought them, but yeah. Anyway, it's fine. Do better. That's all you can do. Okay, so there is my mixed media. Now, like I said, I'll probably add splatters and maybe some Nuvo, but that's going to be the majority of my mixed media. I'm also probably going to ink the edges of my paper just to give it a little something. I might as well just use it with this. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. Let's do one page at a time. And do I love that? No. But it is what it is. It'll be okay. And do I have any other plan of what I'm going to use for this? Nope. I might pull some flowers because there are some flowers on the sketch. So I might pull some flowers. Oh, and my pictures aren't exactly the same as hers because I did not have a vertical picture. In all the pictures that were taken, oh, this is a little short, huh? Of all the pictures that were taken, not a one of them was vertical. Which, she did this play the same weekend that I did my, I'm a speech coach and I used to have a speech tournament. And of course, the play was the same time as the tournament. So I didn't get to go to all the performances, sadly, but it's okay. I got to see her in some of them and I went to several rehearsals. Beep. But yeah, this group of kids that she did this with did so many plays together. It was quite the fun group. Okay, that one's the right length. Excuse me, the other one's not. That's weird. Okay, and then this is gonna go down here. Let me make sure that it's at the edge so I don't. Here, I'm just going to cut it a little bit long just to make sure. I did not. What's my glue on that? I don't know, but it was not sticking down there. That's weird. That's weird. I was doing so well and I was so ahead of the game, and then I got behind this week. I don't want to say behind, but I'm no longer ahead and I need to get that way this weekend. That's my goal, is to try to get ahead again. Now, let's see if I can get the backing off this shimmer trim. That's going to be the question. I just bought something last night. My little scrapbook store is doing their Christmas in July, and she has a tool. I'd never seen it, but she had a tool that is supposed to help you take the backing off of this stuff and score tape and stuff like that. And I bought it because, as you can tell, I struggle. There we go. So we're going to try it out and see if it helps me. There we go. All right, which one's the... So. Like so. All right, now my pictures. Let's see, which ones are which? The two 4x4s are up here, and then the 3x4 is here. Okay, right? Let me fold this to make sure I'm... Yes. All right, so I have this here, and this up here, like so. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. Now, could I back these? Yeah, I could. I actually probably should, but, or mat them. I'm just not feeling it today. That's kind of my, let's bring it down just a little bit, right? Okay. But several of these kids all started with the same musical. I think there was, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's one more that isn't in this group, that he was older, so he wasn't in this play. But yeah, there were 5 of them that started at the same time, and they all did shows. Emma was the youngest, so she was the only one left once they all graduated. But yeah, okay, there's that. All right, I'm going to finish the other page, and I'm gonna figure out my other embellishments, and then I'll come back. I just want you to see me do my mixed media, but then I'll come back and we'll finish up the pages together. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my finished layout. I added a title using these stickers, Peppermint Kisses. So it's a Vicky Bouton. They were gold and black. So since I had gold and black, I didn't have enough letters for all one color, but I put a Charlie Brown Christmas, and then I put the year down here. I added my flare here, here, and here. And then I just went through my stash and just pulled things that had the right colors and could be kind of for that. So I pulled, I'll show you. I pulled this Christmas from Echo Park, Here Comes Santa Claus. I pulled, let me see. I pulled the Holly I kind of wanted it to look like mistletoe because in this picture, Snoopy's kissing Lucy. Pretty sure it's Lucy. And because of the mistletoe. And I used these bells and the Christmas tree. They all came from this Echo Park, my favorite Christmas sticker sheet. I wanted to pull in some of the brown, and so that's why I used that. I used this Close to My Heart sticker sheet, Comfort and Joy. I used the snowflake. I cut it in half. I wanted to add more gold, so here is half and here is half. A very big mixture of things. For this Close to My Heart, called Cedar Pine, that's where this joy came from, and then Cherish Every Moment. Like I said, I just went through. I need to do a series where I just go through my Christmas and make pages, because I have all these kits that have just a little bit of paper and all these stickers, and that's what I need to do. Anyway, then I had these decorative brads that aren't really brads. I think it was from a scrap room collection, but they had fallen out of the bag, so I just added them. I added, oh, and this arrow was from the same place that the snowflake was from. Then I found 3 stickles, because I was like, hey, you know what? I haven't used stickles. They're glittery. That's perfect for Christmas. This one is gold, wine cellar, and lime green. And then I went and got my Brutus Monroe Chrome Mist in brass and did my splatters. So that is my 2-page spread for Mixed Media Mayhem. Go check out everybody else. I'm sure they have some beautiful layouts, and I will see you next time. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below. Bye, guys.